In the hush of midnight, Nora sat curled in her window nook in a room awash with gentle blue shadows. The golden lamplight on her bedside table flickered softly, casting long, stretching stripes across the wooden floor and over stacks of detective novels she read each night before sleep. Outside, the street below shimmered from a cold rain, and the only sound was the steady tick of the clock and the distant hum of a city deep in its slumber. Perched beside her was a small music box shaped like a moth, its silver wings dulled by time. As Nora leaned forward to close her favourite book, something odd caught her eye, a faint phosphorescent gleam nestled between the floorboards under her bed. She gently reached for it, her fingers tracing cool brass, the shape of a key, old and glowing, cold and perfectly balanced in her palm. Its presence sent a ripple of wonder through the tranquility of the room. Where had it come from? What mysterious lock did it belong to? Nora shivered, not from fear, but from the thrilling strangeness of the moment. She tucked the key in her pocket, heart beating quick and quiet, and whispered a soft promise to herself. Tonight, instead of drifting off straight away, she would follow the key's call into the moonlit unknown. She tiptoed from her room, past silent picture frames and dust motes spinning in every shaft of lamplight. The hallway felt endless and cavernous, full of secret corners and watchful shadows. Beyond the frosted glass of the front door, the world was all cold rain and halos of sodium light. But Nora's slippers made no sound on the stairs. She felt invisible in the magic of night. At the bottom of the steps, she paused. The house was both familiar and strange in noirish moonlight, walls a deep navy, door frames spraying splinters of gold where the outside lights crept through. A somber cat, Jasper, watched her from atop the banister, his eyes bright as coins. He meowed once, as if asking her intent. "I just want to see," she whispered, showing him the glowing key. Jasper flicked his tail and trotted into the dark kitchen. Nora followed, key pulsing softly against her palm, curiosity steady and comforting. In the kitchen, Nora found the world transformed. The window over the sink glowed with the ghostly reflection of streetlight through rain. On the table lay a puzzle of her own making, half-finished, edge pieces forming a starry night. She brushed her hand across the puzzle, feeling the cool cardboard, and sensed the key growing warmer, a guiding beacon in her pocket. As she searched the shadowy kitchen, Nora noticed subtle changes. The hum of the old refrigerator became a low, expectant drone, as if daring her to notice hidden things. The wall clock ticked slower, and outside, a single street lamp flickered with sharper longing. She nudged open the pantry door. The shelves groaned with the weight of forgotten tins and secret stories. There, tucked behind a jar of honey, a door she never saw before, a tiny one, perhaps fit for a mouse, gleamed with the same soft light as her key. Jasper the cat brushed her calf, purring in approval. Nora giggled at the mystery and bent down. The door had a lock shaped like a crescent moon. Heart fluttering, she pressed the key into the lock, turning it with gentle fingers. With a quiet click, the pantry's secret door creaked open, revealing a staircase spiraling down into blue-black dimness. Nora paused, heart quickened by the strangeness, but reassured by Jasper's warm purr. Inside, the air smelled of chalk and mystery. Down the stairs they went, Nora leading, Jasper winding between her feet like cool mist. They emerged onto a rain-washed street that felt both real and dreamlike, her own neighborhood, but transformed. Street lamps glimmered like twin moons, and puddles shimmered with neon reflections. Fog, twined around the tires of distant cars, and every window glowed with gentle, secret light. A velvet hush lay over the block. Shapes moved, a squirrel in a patchwork raincoat sweeping up lost buttons, a pair of rabbits trading riddles beneath a flickering streetlight. Nora tiptoed forward, Jasper close, drawn by the keys, gentle pulse and the low musical note that seemed to hum beneath the city's quiet. Nora's journey led her past fences tangled with ivy and parked cars shimmering with beads of rain. She stopped beside an alleyway mouth where the bricks seemed to breathe in the shadows. There, hidden in the crook of a stoop, a family of mice huddled around a matchbox lantern, whispering tales between sips from a thimble. With a gentle smile, Nora crouched to listen, savoring their voices made music by the echoing storm. She offered a puzzle piece from her pocket, one she would carried for luck. The mice gasped with delight, placing it atop their tiny table. In return, they shared a riddle about a lantern that outshines dawn. Nora thanked them and continued, thoughts swirling as the alley opened into a small, rain-drenched playground. A wooden rocker swayed in the wind, creaking softly, and the shadows seemed friendlier now, full of hidden laughter and gentle eyes. The playground beckoned with a hush, the equipment gleamed cold and familiar, but somehow new. Nora gently pushed the wooden rocker, enjoying its mournful creak. Jasper padded through the mulch, tail high, keeping close guard. A shadow detached itself from the silhouette of the jungle gym, a large, rain-speckled crow with a wise and solemn look. Its eyes glinted, teal in the light. The bird regarded Nora, then hopped close, dipping its head with a detective's gravity. Squatting down, Nora met the bird's gaze and showed it the glowing key. The crow cawed softly, gesturing with its beak toward a swing set shadowed in the far back. Nora nodded her thanks. Before she turned away, the crow placed a single, shining feather at her feet, moon-pale and shimmering. She tucked the feather behind her ear, a token for the next part of her journey. Following the crow's silent instructions, Nora reached the battered swing set whose chains gleamed with dripping rain. There, swinging gently back and forth as if rocked by invisible hands, was a lantern, not a typical lamp, but a puzzle box made of glass and brass, its panels etched with strange constellations, its heart pulsing with the same muted glow as her key. Nora touched the lantern. Instantly, the puzzle pieces she had gathered across her journey stirred in her pocket along with the crow's feather and a button given by a squirrel earlier. Quietly, patiently, she pieced the items together. The feather slid through a groove, the button pressed on a panel, the key slotted gently in. The lantern clicked, then shivered open, revealing a single, breathtaking thing, a miniature galaxy whirled inside, star-bright and swirling. The light washed over Nora like a lullaby. Nora felt a warmth bloom in her chest as the galaxy's soft light filled the lantern and spilled over her. In its glow, she saw images, her peaceful room, her parents, gentle smiles, Jasper's contented purrs as he curled atop her pillow. She understood then the lonely edges of night were not empty, but brimming with all the quiet, beautiful things she carried inside. She was never truly alone, not with her gentle friends and the calm strength woven into her heart. Jasper meowed comfortingly at her feet, and the crow made one final circuit over the playground, blessing the moment with a soft whisper of wings. Nora held the lantern and the key, feeling them grow lighter, their magic now part of her forever. The rain eased as Nora retraced her path, Jasper leading, the lantern and key still glowing gently. The city's shadows softened, windows and lampposts winked in recognition, their light now warm instead of distant. Back at the tiny door in her kitchen, Nora stooped and placed the shining key on the threshold. It shimmered, then faded like a star at dawn. Jasper purred, rubbing against her ankles as if guiding her back to bed. She climbed the stairs quietly, the house no longer somber, but softly aglow with memory. Every shadow seemed friendlier now, every tick of the clock a lullaby. Nora slicked under her blankets, lantern on her bedside, and Jasper curled up close, guarding dreams. Rain pattered softly on the window pane, and the whole world felt safe again, transformed by a gentle adventure in the night's embrace.